Welcome back, guys. Welcome. Wow, I'm gonna try that again.
Take two.
Welcome back, guys, to a whiskey adventure. Today we've got another bottle review quest for you guys, and we've got another Crowded Barrel brought to you by Orthrus from the SLB Drinks Discord. And this is once again another and my last Crowded Barrel. This is what they call Orthrus, and I believe this is a blend of single malts, so it's a malt blend, coming in at 115.6 proof, and I'll probably put on the screen what this compromises of, or I'll probably, actually, what I'll do is I'll put a link in the description or the comments of, because I think they still have it kind of, I don't think you can buy this anymore, but the link that shows like where you could buy it, like it tells you about the bottle and stuff. Yeah. I think that's still live. So I'll put that in the description. That way you guys can check out what is in here if you guys are interested. I don't think this is peated. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure when I was going through Orthrus's only drams that I intentionally picked the one that was not peated, because the one that I saw was peated was a Del Bac, and I believe it was hickory or mesquite smoked, and I'm not a fan of that from what I've seen, so I'll try to stay away from that.
I read about that one bottle from
McCormick
on there, and that from Santa Fe. Yeah, you didn't like that one.
No, but
me, I enjoyed it. Different type of smokiness there.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. Whoa!
Yeah,
that is a strong nose right there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, holy cow. Smells like a stout, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's got that beer stout maltiness with it.
Just the nose is just jumping out of the glass, dude. Like, from here I can smell it. Wow. There is when you get closer, there's a little bit of a young maltiness to it that I'm getting, like a little bit of a buttered popcorn. I definitely much prefer the nose out here. And what I mean by stout is like chocolate, some graham cracker, marshmallow. Everything I love in a fucking stout, dude. For those that don't know, my alcohol adventure began with beer, and it began with technically not a stout, it was a Doppelbock. It was a Weihenstephaner Corbinian, and obviously it's a dark beer, and it's really delicious, just like dark chocolate cake. Like, what's that one movie? You know, where that, like, Matilda.
Oh,
where they're eating that chocolate
right
cake.
there.
Yeah, that's what it tastes.
Sweat
Whatever.
blood
Yeah.
into making this cake.
I imagine that beer tastes like what that cake tastes like.
Oh, that was just an installment trip right there.
And so the way I got into whiskey was I was a major fan of barrel-aged whiskeys, specifically bourbon barrel-aged, but also just whiskey or rye barrel-aged or anything like that. And then I got into whiskey, and now I mostly drink whiskey, mostly because I feel like it's hard to find really good stouts. I love barley wines as well.
Unlike you, my beer adventure began more of a double IPA. It was the Breakwater Brewings, and he called it Maverick double IPA, but then they renamed it Todos Santos because of some rights issues on there. But that was the first one I had on there. But on there, no, Maverick's the Surf Break.
Oh, okay.
All their stuff was made after all the Surf Breaks, so there's Beach Break Brewing on there. So there's but I grew up locally here, so all along Highway 78. Beer alley, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone would Distillery, going to Stone all the time.
Yeah.
But I've always enjoyed barley wines a little more. And
I love barley wines.
Barley wines actually was that little bridge for me So I was down the bar, I beer before I got into scotch.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and see, the reason why I got out of beer was because the industry started changing from a good mix of everything to just nothing but fucking 20 different kinds of IPAs.
20 different kinds of IPAs.
You go
primarily fruit, citrus infused on there with it.
Yeah, and you go to a brewery and it's like fucking, we've got 15 IPAs, one stout, and a porter, and it's like, so you've got 3 beers. You know what I mean? Like. Well, I guess I'll be savoring now. Dude. Alright, let's get into the palate.
Yeah.
Okay. Some clove on there. A long finish again.
Yeah. So I've got that clove spiciness with it. I'm trying to think, there's some type of fruit I'm getting on it, very faint in the background.
I am getting that stoutiness on the, like,
yeah.
Not just it's on the finish, but not just the finish. It's like the tail end of the palate.
That creaminess you kind of get.
Yeah, creaminess and chocolate. That young new makey buttered popcorn is kind of like the start of the palate, which I don't love, but the way it transitions, I can forgive. Dude, is this one from Westland, dude? I'm gonna have to check. I mean, obviously, I said I'm gonna put the thing in the description below, but this tastes like a Westland whiskey.
Yeah, it kind of does have a little that profile in the background.
Yeah, I feel like if Westland had like a stout cast finish, it would taste like this. Yes, please.
Yeah, 2 drops in there for you. Do a little more than me.
I think the butter popcorn died down a little bit, but I think the stoutiness also did.
Yeah, overall it does have a nice mellow down a bit more.
I feel like it's more balanced on the notes now. I think that clove is coming out a little bit, which I wasn't really getting too much on the nose beforehand.
I'm also getting another smell on it. The only thing I could put close to it is like an onion powder. Yeah, or because my nose is already screwed up after all the whiskey.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Though I typically don't smell onion powder. I usually just put it in my food.
I put my food too on there, but
you must put a lot in your food.
Well, it depends on what I'm balancing out with too. I got a lot of high-end spicy stuff I put in my food.
Oh yeah.
Gotta tone down that crazy Carol stuff every once in a while.
Yeah. I will say the nose is. I like how more well balanced it is. And again, I like how the buttered popcorn new makey smell kind of stepped back. I think, as of right now, I prefer the nose with the water.
True.
We'll see.
Let's see what that bottle finishes like.
The new make buttered popcorn has gone on the palate too.
Yeah.
The stoutiness is also kind of gone though.
For me, that stoutiness is still there. So that creaminess on there, so have a little bit of chocolate. Not that much.
You took quite the sip. Wow.
Well, I didn't have that much to begin with, and then on there.
Sheesh.
I finished on that. As you mentioned before, on there, this glass is a bit more harder to pour. It's different, a little bit thicker. But I like the
It is a little bit there. I feel like the viscosity died down a little bit. It's a little more thin than it was beforehand. The stoutiness is not as apparent. It is still there.
It's still there.
It's just not as
It's still
apparent.
there. It still dominates over everything else.
I'm not gonna say we finished this, but just
We finished it.
a refresh on the palate of what it tastes like without the water.
definitely that. Much more strong than that nose wrap stoutiness. Actually has a little more meaty on the nose.
I think I prefer the palate without the water. Both are good.
Right.
And again, I don't like the new Mickey note on the palate without the water, but because the mid palate and the finish is so good, I can forgive it. But again, I do like the nose more with the water for sure. Is this better than the McGimmick that we tried before this?
No.
It's very good. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. But there's probably
McGimmick was.
This is up there very high, but there's a mild difference between that one and the last one we had.
McGimmick. I mean, I really can't stop raving about that bottle. I'm curious. It's going to be really eye-opening once we take a look at what the blend is in this. Can you pull that up on your phone?
Yeah.
I'll just put a cut in the video while we're looking it up, so
Yeah.
that way you guys are not wasting time looking at us searching stuff up. But okay, so what we've got here is the two distillers used in this are Virginia Distillery Co. and Del Bac. So this is 40% 4-year Virginia Distillery Co. Fino, 40% 4-year Virginia Distillery Co. Oloroso, and then 13-month Del Bac Unsmoked. So again, that youngness is coming out for sure, probably from the Del Bac. I think the 4-year-old would probably be old enough to the point where it wouldn't taste new Mickey. I think a year and a month is a little young, and that's why that new Mickey is coming out. I am curious as to why they decided to end up adding that. It would have been really interesting to see what just the Virginia Distillery Co. blend would have tasted like. That said, I'm very surprised Fino and Oloroso cherry finish. I would not have guessed at all.
No, we would not have guessed those ones.
But they're saying blueberry pie, savory pastry, almond on the nose. The palate is blessed berries, blackberry, blueberry, black currant, grippy. I don't know what grippy means. So they're saying it's berry forward basically. We'll try it again now that we've read their notes, you know.
Yeah.
I wasn't really getting any berries on that personally, but now that they've put it in our brains, let's see if we can maybe pick that up. Okay, you know what? Okay, I see a blueberry pastry. I do.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm actually kind of liking that a lot. Like a blueberry muffin.
I'll give you the pastry with it on there, the doughiness of it.
Yeah. I'm actually okay. So basically, that took the buttered popcorn and changed it into a blueberry muffin.
At least mentally.
Yeah. Okay. See, the power of suggestion is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Because now mentally I'm going, okay, yeah, it does have a lot more of that berry forward.
Yeah, it is blueberry muffin, dude.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
That just shows you, like, I've been listening to a new audiobook called Proof, and the author was talking about how, like, literally the way we taste things is so mental. Like even your emotional state while you're tasting things will affect how you perceive things, and I think this is proof enough. Like someone just tells you it tastes like something, and like all of a sudden it doesn't taste like butter popcorn, it tastes like a blueberry muffin.
Right.
But yeah, I mean that's pretty good. Would you buy a bottle
of this one? Probably not.
I think I would pay $80.
Yeah, if it was a little at best.
Yeah, at best.
At best, if I was really liking it, but
Yeah.
compared to the other one we had beforehand, yeah, I already had the other one before over this one.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to that website and see if they still got the McGimmick. And if they do, I'll order in a bottle. I'm just saying that right now. Like,
yeah, that one was a good one.
Yeah. But either way, you know, 2 good showings from Crowded Barrel.
Yeah. Very good selection. Don't get me wrong on this one.
Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you again, Orpheus, for providing these samples for us. I know your intent when you sent me these was not for it to be reviewed on a YouTube channel. That was before this whole thing started. The reason I even started doing this was because the first time I got a blind from someone on the SLB Drinks Discord. It was like 5 or 6 bottles, and I typed up everything, the nose, the palate, the finish, everything. And it took a while. It took a good while. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe it'll be more entertaining. Maybe it'll be faster. It's not faster. After all the editing and, you know, thumbnail creation and stuff like that, it's not faster. But I feel like it's more entertaining for people to be able to watch your reaction to you know, the whiskey that they're sending you. So, you know, that's pretty much why we're doing this. Obviously, we also like to be able to give reviews to stuff that we have. That way, like the Woodford wheat whiskey, you know, maybe you've been eyeing that at the store, you're like, well, I wonder what that tastes like. And, you know, we did a review on that, and now maybe you think twice about wasting $40 on that bottle.
And wait for it to go on sale for $20 and use it for a mixer.
Exactly. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe notifications. That way you guys can catch our videos that drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Otherwise,
we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Alright, bring that website back up. Because I'm not kidding. I will buy that shit right now if it's still available. I don't think it is, but I will fucking buy it right now if it is.